It's not like a true sound back and forth. It's got that real sort of a chicken warble in it. Ready? Chicken warble. That is big gold. What's up there, guys? Welcome to the 1st of May. It's May Day, look out. And we're back in the bush once again looking for the gold. And as some remember yesterday, where we were out hunting, we did exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. We pulled, nearly 2 grams of gold out from this one little area. We went home and crushed them there with Dom, and we were quite surprised at just how much one little stone had. A stone no bigger than, well, probably a little bit bigger than that, had about nearly 1.5 grams of gold in it. So nearly $200 of gold in one little stone. It was just incredible. So you know what we're doing today for the 1st of May is we're back looking for more, and we're going to try and kick off May with a with a bang. So we've got the pies in the little 12-volt portable oven. We're going to hook him onto the Blue Eddy portable power station, and if I do really good today, I've even bought myself a treat, a lemon slice. Look out, but we're not allowed to have one of those unless we find gold. So let's continue getting set up, and let's see just how much we can get today. Whoops. Well, there we go. We've just got our first piece of gold for this morning. Let's have a look on the watch. It's 10:25. A pity it wasn't that big, what we just seen on the watch then. But look, a nice little piece of gold. He's hanging out of the stone there once again, like most of the gold that we find from this site. And just yesterday, as I said, we took home a rock and we crushed it up, and we got 1.30 grams out of it. So just under 1.5 grams. That little rock had over $100 worth of gold, or over $200 worth of gold, I should say. Phenomenal. So look, you just never know what you're taking home, and look, it's always exciting to get them home and crush them. So this bit of gold too, I will say, I'm going to dedicate it to my mum, because today I'm thinking about my mum a lot. Very special day. So let's continue on. Down the gully we go. I'm going to try and pick up on yesterday's success, where we found all that big stone with all the big gold. Yeah, righto, I thought so. Happy 1st of May, Luke. So yesterday we were here, 30th of April it was. We're trying to finish off the last, as much gold as we could get out for the end of the month. And right here, look, when I went home last night, I edited the video, and I made sure I watched exactly where I pulled that stone from. Remember the stone I was saying we got about 2 grams of gold worth out of, or 1.30 actually, sorry, but over $200 worth of gold out of, and it was a stone no bigger than this right here. So what I did last night when I reviewed that footage and was editing through, going to finish saving and uploading what have you to YouTube so you guys can watch, I made sure I checked out exactly where that stone come from. So where do you think I am right now? Back exactly where that stone come from yesterday. And I'll swap hands because I've got my watch on, but I bloody thought so. Through the headphones there. Now let's show you a look at what's screaming. Rah! Back to where we were yesterday. Second bit of gold, Buster. And remember, the gold that came out yesterday, he was crazy big. We got a 0.5 gram gold nugget out of one of those stones. So this, what we're seeing right here, he looks pretty small, maybe 0.10. Probably $10 worth of gold right there. But you just never know what's hiding inside. So that's gold number 2. Awesome stuff. And of course, I'm going to work this pile like a Chinaman. I'm going to remove these sticks and branches. I'm going to basically try and hunt down any more signals. Same with over here. Any of the runoff, I'll be moving all these loose sticks and branches, all the dead branches laying down. I'll just move them up out of the way, I'll pile them up, and we're going to really work this stack and maybe pull it back open again. We will fill it back in like we did yesterday, but we're going to pull it back open again, because that's the reason why. Alright, well I mentioned Mum there before. Mum means a lot to me, like everybody's mum means. Don't get me wrong, my mum's no special than anybody else's mum. But Mum called me last night. Mum gave me some really bad news. So you can imagine what's playing on my mind today, and I'm holding it back, I really am. But the long and short of it, Mum jokes I always say that, the long and short of it is, today I'm thinking about Mum a lot. We don't know how she's going to go. So all this gold that's coming out, making me feel wonderful. Like I really do feel wonderful, even though I may not sound it right now, thinking about what I'm talking about. But look around, amazing. Even though you've got the stuff playing on your mind, and you know, we've all got it, we've all got issues to deal with. I'm not the only one. Thankfully, I get to get them out, you know, and talk about them on camera. And some people might think that's silly, but it helps me, I feel, so I do it. But what also helps me is, look at this. Look at where we are. Look at what we're doing. I mean, I shared a video there the other week, and we only got 2 tiny pieces of gold, but it was titled the best job in the world, or the best office in the world. Because look at it. And to be honest, when I was working there for my last job that I had for the company that I work for, I won't name them, and I left on really great terms. Like my department manager basically still follows what I do now, and loves and likes and shares and watches. He makes contact with me. He actually sent a picture of the Welcome Stranger nugget to me there the other week and said, oh, how's this, mate? So look, I've got to get back there and show them all the gold I've been finding recently, because it was a company that I was sad to walk away from. However, it wasn't the company's fault that the job was really actually depressing me, because I was stuck behind a computer all day long, and it's not me. It's just not me. I've always been hands-on, outdoors, you know, doing stuff. All my school reports back in the day read that Luke can apply himself a lot better, but chooses not to, for all the subjects that I didn't want to learn. Anything hands-on, heavy metal, sheet metal, beauty and the beef, where we got to raise our own cows, agriculture classes, horticulture classes, I got A+s in, A++, because I love being there and I love doing it. So look, not the place's fault that I just left, you know, the job that I just left, spare parts interpreter, great job, but it wasn't for me. And was making me a little bit sad, was making me a little bit depressed, and to be honest with what's playing on my mind today, it's doing the same. But I couldn't imagine to be anywhere better in the world than right here. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I better show you the gold. I got rambling on, and look, as I said, it helps me. So there he is, poking at the top there. Little spiky. I wonder what he's got inside. All right, well, puddling around there and getting a bit sweaty, moving some branches, some sticks, and peeling away back this mossy layer off the bank. Well, brings us our next piece of gold. Just exceptional. And I really sweated over this little guy. It's probably the smallest bit we've got today, but that's okay, because that technically is number 4. Remember, we've got 3 stones in the bottle, and I swear, with the 3 stones that we've got, they are screamers. Rah! With the 3 stones that we've got, I reckon we've got over 1 gram of gold already. So look out, especially with this one here. Where was he? There, the gold hanging out at the top there. And then we've got this next one here. Where was he? Oh, there, the gold hanging out. Actually, let me zoom in, that might help. The gold hanging out on the top one. Let's have another look at this one. Oh, I can see. Can I see gold going all the way through that stone? I think I can. Look at that, that's gold there. I'm sure of it. And then it goes right the way through to this guy. That's a 0.5 gram stone, or maybe more, that one right there. Exceptional. And then the first piece that we picked up, Mum's nugget, I'm calling this one, is that, he's like a little mountain, isn't he? He's like a little pyramid with the gold at the top. So awesome stuff. We're going to put those all in the bottle. Sounds like someone's up there. Maybe they are. Put those in the bottle. Say good day to the stranger up the gully. I can hear someone bashing, crashing, rustling around. It's not Andrew. And we'll move you on to the next. And that's another bit. My God, this miner man missed a lot of gold. See if we can grab the next. Well, I thought someone was here with me. As I said, I heard bashing, crashing up there. And I just looked up. You know how you get that sense of feeling that someone's watching you? I just looked up and spotted a little brown dog walking along the top of that hill there. And I think he's coming over to say hello to me. Maybe. He's right through the trees there. I can just see him. Hello, puppy. Spot him? There he is. I seem to know that dog. Why do I know that dog? I think I know who owns it. Dave or Joe or... Here it comes. Hey, puppy. Hey, what you doing? How is it that I've spotted him, but he hasn't even spotted me? Hey, he must be half blind. Oi, dog. He hasn't even spotted me. Oi, doggy. Let's go say good day to him. Love dogs. Oi, come here. Come here. No, he doesn't want to know me. Oh, see you then. Righto. Yep. Thought I had a friend for a minute. Well, we've made a mess, that's for certain, but we will clean it up. You can see there we've scraping off on this bank, scraping on that bank. We started on over here where we filled our hole in yesterday, and my idea here was to pull all this leaf litter back and start pulling out this material into this little gully here, or into this little clean area, because then once we're done we can put it all back, all the material back, and then push the leaves back over. So sort of going in a reverse of what we're doing here, and same thing, dirt back into the hole, moss and leaves and everything back up onto the bank, make it look like we were never here. But this target here, this last one, we have been pulling out a few bits, more bits of gold. I haven't showed you, but we've got another 3 little tiny pieces of gold. This one here though is going to make me stop for lunch, and stop early too. It's not actually 12 o'clock, it's 11:30, but we do need to go put the pies on. They take about an hour to cook, and not so much that, but this is all ironstone right here. So we're going to stop at this one. Just a good example though. So sometimes in these really highly mineralized areas, you get the ironstone chunks. I'm going to zoom in here. You get the ironstone chunks that look like that. You can really see that ironstone material in there. It actually looks like a clump of steel, or an old rusty horseshoe if it was the right shape. But every single one of these pieces give off a noise. And I sort of knew it was a hot rock as soon as I found him. But I just sort of crack him open just to be sure. You can see every piece makes a sound though, and that's the iron content in that stone. And what I've got here beside me, or underneath my foot, is another piece of it, a big piece of it, and you can really see the difference there. So you got the sandstone there and the ironstone right beside it, all that basalt and ironstone material. Once again, the 2 different examples. The slate, really nice, really easy, sometimes have quartz running through it, and then the ironstone up above. And I'll just give you a bit of a look at that. Cracks open, really nice, and you've got that nice fine grey material. Bits of quartz and slate and sandstone. It's really cool type material. You can see little quartz flecks in there shining in the sun. But then this stuff here is just that. It's just ironstone, a little bit of sandstone I suppose mixed in there, but predominantly ironstone. And giving off signals, most of them anyway. So interesting. Just love studying these things out in the goldfields. The more you know, eh? Anyway, lunchtime now. I'll see you back at the car. Rightio, we've made it. And what I've been thinking about all morning there this morning is our lemon slices. I think I've earned one, don't you? What we're going to do first though is put our lunch on. So, a little portable Blue Eddy power station here. This, look, I love this thing. I couldn't be without it some days. Plug him in, turn him on, hit the DC range, outputting 124 watts. A little pie warmer's starting to heat up. That's how simple lunch is. Alina grabs me pies. I put them in the fridge, take them out, put them in the foil. About half an hour, they'll be done. The best thing about this thing too is you just set and forget. You can walk off and go do some more detecting. So I mean, we're parked in the thick of it right now. While we're waiting, you know, we can have a lemon slice, have a coffee, and while we're waiting, we can poke off over there and wait for our lunch to cook. Just amazing. All right, well, the day is getting on, and look, we still haven't even had lunch yet. There we go, 1:45. So we went back to the car. You've seen us put the pies on. That's all right, but they do take time to cook. So just sort of went back down in the gully, and to be honest, I've just got distracted, and we've got to get out of here at 2 o'clock. So to be honest, I'll probably just push my way through. We had a couple of lemon slices to tide us over, put a bit of energy back in us, and that'll do us for now. So the pies are cooking currently as we speak, and I'll enjoy them on the way home, the drive home. It's something always train myself, you know, not train myself, but always made myself, you know, if I'm coming out here, I treat it like a job, nothing else, nothing less. So look, you wouldn't have lunch until lunchtime, and some days I used to have lunch quite late, so it's no different than being at a workplace. So this one is an absolute screamer. Donkey it is. Absolute donkey. And I can just see the gold hanging out. Listen to him. What we're going to do, just because I'm too excited, we are going to crush that one out because he's so little. He's only a little one. There goes my stomach. Geez, I'm hungry. Lemon slices didn't cut it. I'm hanging for those pies. So look, tiny little stone. Let's crush him open. Let's just see what sort of gold we're going to get out. I know it's gold, I just don't know how much. Why is it you can never find a quartz stone when you need one? There's one. That'll do. Quartz everywhere in the Goldfields. You can't find one when you need one. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, donkey! Here's a good piece. Probably a little $20 nugget right there. Awesome. Great way to start back after lunch. And I dare say, with everything we've got today, we're going to have over a gram quite easily. I'll just put the coil over there. It's a bit noisy, but over a gram, I reckon. The little screamer. Helps if I put it in the camera. Little screamer. Let's keep going. Whoops. Stand up there. Oh, that's better. Here's our next target. What am I doing? Bluetooth. That's what I need. And there's our last target where we crushed the stone. I haven't filled the hole in just yet. I'll get to it in a second. Just coming down here. It's like it's in a rabbit's hole too. Is that a rabbit's hole? Maybe. It's a short one. Maybe it's a dig hole, old dig hole. Maybe someone, once again, missed a bit of gold. Right in the middle there. Give him a scrape back. We might actually use the screw bobby. That detector can't find its place to sit. Like that. Let's see if we've got him out. Yep. Screamer. Let's hopefully see if it's gold. Rah! Rah! Awesome. In the sticks and the stones. Like something like that. That looks good. In the rough, this one is. We've lost him. Got him. Lost him. Got him. Lost him. Bugger, this keeps happening. Don't be led. Don't be led. I can hear something rattling around. Seems leadish to me. Is it? Maybe not. Oh, it's another stone! My God. Amazing. Gold in the stone. We love it. Oh, and I can see it too. Rock on. Another bit of gold. The second one after lunch. And it's a screamer. Let's keep going. Thanks, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, we still haven't moved. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit, once again. There's the rabbit hole. So we got the second piece of gold out. There's the first hole up the top where we got the first bit of gold out. Now, this is going to be about the third, I reckon. Just after lunch, and I'm keeping an eye on the car too. It's not too far away. Not so much for my lunch sake, but I've got the Blue Eddy and the portable stove in the car. I should have put it out of the car. So just in case the car's billowing smoke, I'm just keeping an eye out, just in case it catches fire. Anything electrical, you've got to be so careful with. And I mean, they're brand new appliances, you know, the Blue Eddy's brand new, I trust it. The 12 volt stove is new, I trust it. But then again, can you ever really trust it? Because they are electrical. And anything electrical, well, as we know, they can have problems. So, third bit of gold. Joink. He's in here somewhere, and he's going to be in rock form once again. Let's find out. Let's have a look. Doesn't sound as... Yeah, it doesn't sound as big. I just had a hiccup then. Doesn't sound as big. It's in the rock again though, I bet ya. Oh yeah. Right there, in that one. See if I can clean him up a little bit. And I might actually crush this one out, because it's tiny. See that there? Ka-toink! Another bit of gold. Third bit after lunch. What I think we're into is, you know, we're obviously down in the gully, but up above us is the mines. So what I think's happened is the miners have processed all the gold up above us, and it's fallen down into the creek down here. And what's been in the stone, obviously they haven't seen. It's fallen out there into their sluice box or pan, and we're picking it up. It's just awesome. So about, look, 10 bits of gold I think we've got, and we're still picking them up. We still haven't even had lunch, but it's cooking. And remember, no gold in here. There actually is a heap. Let's keep going. Oh, just sensational this little area is. It truly is. And the last week or so, we've got, what do we got? 5 grams of gold out of here. In a lot of work too, I will say. Like, it's not just walking out here and swinging the detector and finding gold. You can see what we're doing. We're moving the sticks, we're moving the branches. We are getting the results, but you can see we're scraping the banks away. I mean, 10 minutes ago when I come in here, all those sticks and branches were up laying on the bank here. And yes, I've made a bit of a mess, not hard to fill in. We just pull all the leaf litter back. That hole was already there. It was the rabbit's hole, as you've seen. We've got a little scraping there. We'll just kick the leaf litter back up. Same thing with that one. The first hole of what made us start out on this bank. And banks are always a great one to hunt, because in my way of thinking, if someone lets a gun off, like I said in the other week's video, if someone stood here and went kaboom, 360 lead pellets fly off through the air, and generally they're going to land and fly and fall on the flat surfaces. And if they fall up there, they could roll down the bank here, but then they'll end up probably in the creek, unless they get stuck in this sort of stuff and fall in. So I'm not saying you won't find lead on the banks, but look, I forget what lead looks like today. I've probably only got about half a dozen pieces, and well over, that's a stick, well over a gram of gold. I'm certain well over a gram of gold with those stones that we've pulled out. So work the banks, work those harder to get to areas, because they'll provide the good gold, and probably a better treasure to trash ratio than you get in other places. And remember, the flat places too, not only on top of the bullets and the lead, but the flat areas are the areas where everybody goes. And yes, this is hard work. Yes, this is hard going. My back is killing me. I'm ready to get out of here now, and I'm hungry because I still haven't had lunch. Oh dear, 106. We're getting there. But you get the results, and that's the most important thing. Better off to be out here, bit sore, bit tired, bit hungry, getting the results and getting the gold, than going home, well, without. So, and you've had a comfortable day. I'd much rather have a hard day and go home a happy man with a lot of gold in my pocket. So, and a successful day, and it's paying for my expenses to be out here. So let's keep going. Let's see if we can go a few more. Back to the car and then some lunch, finally. All right, well, we've got our last signal. This is a screamer too. So I'm really fingers crossed it's gold, because if it is, it's going to be a really big chunk. All right, off to the side there he is. Thought he was about there, but he seems to be about there. Hopefully he's in the stone once again. Oh, this is gold. You can hear that warble. You hear that sort of blue. Generally, like, I always listen out for that when I'm chasing targets, and if they're screamers, I'll always listen out for it. Oh yeah. Hear that? It's not like a real, it's not like a true sound back and forth. It's got that real sort of a chicken warble in it. Ready? Chicken warble. That is big gold. So let's go and see if we can grab him first scoop. No, second. Where is the chicken? Dom would love it if he was here right now. Me saying that, he's... Alright, there he is. Favourite thing is, at the moment, is chicken jockey. Off the Minecraft movie. No, we still haven't got him. That's him, but do we have something else? Yeah, I thought so. So we got 2 targets out of that one. There he is. Not in my hand. In my hand. We're going to see a big chunk of gold on this one. He's going to be in the stone once again. Where is he? We're playing... Oh, I can see him. We are playing with it though. Big chunk of gold! Oh, daddy. We're eating tonight. Look at that stonker. On the end of the boot. That's about it, probably... Oh, look, it's easily 0.20. That right there is 35 bucks worth of gold. Bingo! What a way to finish. And you know what I'm thinking? Well, I'm not just thinking it now, I was thinking it before. We are up to Friday tomorrow. Today's Thursday, 1st of May, and last Thursday was the first day back, really back hard detecting, trying to pick up more gold for April. And remember, we still got this one here. And we did it, we did really well. And we've been detecting now for 7 days straight. Today's Thursday, we started last Thursday, that's 7 days we've been out here straight. So it is really taking it out of me. I've been up early, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, been trying to edit the videos and what have you, because obviously if I don't edit straight away, I run out of room on my phone. Run out of room on my phone, then I don't have enough room to shoot the next day's video. So up at 6 AM in the morning, off editing, and then dropping the boys off to school, and well, out here on the gold. But what's going to happen, there he is, what's going to happen, no he's not, is Andrew's going to ring me tonight and say, oh, what have you been up to, Luke? And he's been off working this week, painting cars, what have you. But he's going to ring me tonight and say, lead. He's going to ring me tonight and say, mate, tomorrow's Friday, you want to go out in the gold? And I'm going to say, mate, I'm buggered. Bloody slave driver. But I'll still probably come out here anyway. And the plan is, the long and short of all that, Mum, eat your heart out, I'm going to clear every stick out of this gully. I'm also going to bring the rake in here. And I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to clear it out. I'm going to rake it out. And we are going to get more gold. Because you've seen just how much we've got in here already. Including the big stonker. How awesome. So 1 bit of gold, 1 bit of lead to finish this off. Thankfully the gold, well, it's about the same size as the lead. Probably a little bit smaller, but worth a lot more. Let's go back to the car now. Let's finally have some lunch. And then when we get home, we're going to do a weigh up. We're going to check what gold we've got. Remember, we've got some stones to crush. We've got a lot to do. And who knows, if we're lucky, we might even see another gold dance by young Dominic. We'll see you there. Oh, lunch, 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 lunch. Oh, yeah. Yoink. All right, we're home. And there she is. Dolly, where you been all my life? That's what we need, the dolly pot. And we've got the boys here with us to see the big reveal and to help chip some cracks in the concrete. They weren't us, I swear. Looks like a smiley face, doesn't it, Dom? Yeah. It actually looks like an axe has been hitting down there. And that ain't an axe. So what we're going to do is we're going to bust out these few stones that we've got. And the boys haven't even seen them yet. So look out, it's all a surprise for everybody, even me, because I actually don't know what's in the container here. So we'll just make sure we've got everything out. And we're going to give you a look at what we first got out there. So we'll put him actually on the lid. We'll tear that off. We'll take our rocks out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dom, or boys, do you want to have a look at those and see what you can see?
I see gold.
See if you can see gold. So the first little stone, and that was the last gold nugget that we got. And remember I said he was going to be about a 0.2, or actually I think I said 0.2 on the dot. 0.16, so I was a little bit shy of that one. But 0.16, well, that's phenomenal. Bit of gold to finish off with. We'll throw all the rest on now. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last one here is 8. And here's also a nice stonker. So 8 nuggets brings us to 0.38. Geez, I would have thought we'd had more than that. Let's put them on the pan, because the pan always seems to do a better job. So turn them off, turn them back on, and 8 nuggets. 0.42. We did slightly better. So 0.42 on the pan there so far. But like the last few days have been coming home, remember we got some stones to crush up. This one here was the very first stone that we got out. We can see a little bit of gold hanging out of him. Actually, no, this was the first stone we got out, sorry. It's a little mountain stone with gold up the top, and it's Mum's stone. I remember we said it was Mum's stone, that one, dubbed him Mum's stone. We've got also this one. Now this one I'm really excited about. We're going to leave him till last, because look at a bit of gold right there, and follow him through all the way to there. So that's going to be a stonker nugget. If not, we've got multiple bits of gold in that one. Remember the nugget we busted open yesterday?
Yeah.
It had what, a gram, 1.30? Yeah, so over a gram. So $200 odd in one stone. And the last little one that we've got is this guy here. You can see the stone hanging out, and the gold hanging out, I should say, up the top there. So let's make a start. Let's bust them open, and let's see what we've got. This one first. All right, there is the gold for the first one. He's a nice little round nugget. How cool is that? So put him in the pan, and he's probably a 0.10, I reckon. So probably $10 worth of gold. But look, great to get out once again. And he's going to add to our 0.40 there beside it. So off to the side with that stone. Let's knock the next one. Oh, multiple bits of gold, Dom. Look out. I can see 1. I can see 2. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of more material here at home now to pan off. Remember all that material we were talking about yesterday? Off to the left of us here, I'll give you a look in a second. We've still got to pan it all off. And it's building up. There's quite a pile now. So we'll just make sure we got all that. Pretty sure we did, otherwise you'd think we'd see it. Yeah, no more gold in that one. So let's move on to the next one now. Mum's stone. I was going to say Mum's birthday stone. It's not. It's just a stone. It's not even Mum's birthday. And leave the big one until last. Rightio, well, the last one we're going to crack up. This is Mum's nugget we're dubbing. This was the first little one that we found. To be safe, he's going to fly off and hit Dom. To be safe, we're going to put him in the dolly pot. So otherwise you would have had to catch him, Dom. I'm sure you would have been able to, mate. Tip him out, and Dom's going to spot this one for us. If he's there. Actually. I might have helped him a little bit. So, Mum's little nugget. Little chicken nugget. What do you reckon? Mum would like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's little. She might want something a bit bigger. So, the 3 stones that we've crushed up so far, as you can see, 4 bits of gold, including Mum's gold. We'll just push that to the side. Once again, I don't think there's anything left else in that. But we will put it all in that pile, which I haven't even gave you a look at yet. This pile here, and this is from, from the last week or so, and that was from yesterday, and I know there's going to be gold in that. I'm thinking there'll be still gold in that, but we need to crush it all up and check it out. So the very last banger, the big one, let's see what we get. you want to do the honours?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. You love doing it. Just go gentle, mate, because he's not a big stone. A little bit harder. Oh, too hard. Take it back. No, I'm just joking. Keep going. That'll do. That'll do. Crazy rabbit. Is that another bit of gold? Just seeing things. All right. We'll scrape all that over. And ready for this one, Dom. This one's you. Oh, there's heaps of gold in this. Once again. This is a repeat of yesterday. There's no gold left in the bottom. All right, Zaz, you want to come over here because you've got eagle eyes too? And we're going to spot it all together. So who can tell me where the first one is?
Nope.
Oh, Tom's got the stonker.
Can I have this one?
Can I have this one?
Please.
Wow. Yep, you hold on to that one. All right. Can we see any more? Because I can see more. 1, 2, up there. And I can see another one. Dom, in the middle there.
I see another one of silver.
Oh, Dom's got the big pieces.
Yeah.
Dom's out for the gold and the glory today. And I can see another.
Found it, I think.
Jeez, I can see heaps in this one.
Yep, I already have 3.
3. Zaz, I got another one up here. It's like an Easter egg hunt, this. With gold. You have to lick your finger maybe if you need to. And pretty certain that's about all we're going to get out of it. Like the most obvious ones always pop out first. And like I said, all that other material, we really need to check it. Pan it off and check it. Is that another nugget there? No. Alright, we'll just have a look quickly. Oh, yeah, look, I think that's about it. It's funny though, because actually there's another one there. Yesterday, how did we miss that big one, Dom? Remember, we crossed up the stone, the big one fell out there, the half grammer, and we're puddling around going, oh, there's a little bit, and then we didn't see the big guy sitting beside. So you want to throw your gold on the lid for me, my boys, and you hiding yours, are you, Zaz?
No.
No? Where's yours?
I don't have any.
Oh, you didn't get any. Oh, poor lad.
Coins, not gold.
Give us all your coins then.
No.
All right, put them down, put the gold down, and we're going to see exactly what we've got. Right, well, the bottle lied to us. The bottle said no gold in here, but that was, well, it was wrong. Because what we got out of that last stone, which, well, they were all hiding in the bottle to begin with, we got these chunks of gold. The big chunk, which is awesome. I'm going to zoom in there, actually. Pick them up a little bit better. So the big chunk, which is just awesome, and that's the one we were seeing come from one side of the rock to the other. And then we got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other pieces of gold from that one stone. Phenomenal. So let's tip them all together. And then, actually, hold your hand out, Zaz. We need a second pan to do this. So we're going to put that big one on to begin with, because I'd love to see what he weighs. I'm thinking around 0.20. Twink. 0.20. There we go. So here's about $30, $40 worth of gold right there, and we're going to grab the rest off Zazman and throw them all on. And Zaz has got 1 more, 2 more. That little one's not going to weigh anything, mate. He's going to help though. It all helps. 0.44 for everything we crushed out of the stone. Now let's throw all our other nuggets on. If Zaz grabs a few there too for me, and we throw them all on together, I think we're going to come short of our grams somehow. But what an exceptional day. What a truly exceptional day. 0.83 all up. And look, for the last, well, week, as I said, or 0.85. For the last week, as I said, we have done, look, $600-700 worth of gold out of this one little new area. So 0.85 right there. It's just exceptional to kick off the month of May. It's the start of May. So April, we did 6.30 grams. I only wonder what we can do for this month. What do you reckon, boys? What are you going to dub it, Dom? How many grams this month?
10 billion.
10 billion. That's just crazy. How many grams this month?
Ounce.
An ounce. Well, that's just crazy too. But we'll try our hardest. And look, even if I get 5-10 grams again for the month of May, I'll be extremely happy. So I really hope you enjoyed, guys. We'll be back again hunting very soon. And this place that we've been hunting, well, on the way home, driving home today, I was thinking about taking the rake in there tomorrow. So we'll see if that happens. And if it does, we'll see you there. Cheers.
See you next time. Bye.